Hello everyone, my name is Anton, and in today's video I've been using the Morgen task management and calendar app, and I have some thoughts, so I wanted to make a video here. Now the application is a beautiful app. I love the look of it. The colors pop, the black that it has here, the dark theme is really dark, and again all the colors kind of pop so you can see all the different events that you have on there very well. And if you use colors to distinguish different events from other events, this will really help you if you're one of those people. Now, the application does integrate a lot with a lot of other applications that are out there. It doesn't integrate with as much as Akiflow from my experience, and the integrations act a little different from Akiflow. So that's really what I want to get into in this video. I do like the fact that you can add multiple calendars or Google calendars to this, and they also download or present in the calendar app the subscribed calendars that you have on Google. There are some other calendar apps that only show the primary calendars that you add, but not the subscribed one. So that's another plus for this particular tool. Now, if you're going to use Morgen, one of the main things you're probably using it for is to pull in other tasks from different task management apps. So I have a couple here that I use, Todoist and ClickUp. Now, you don't need to have any of these integrations to use Morgen. They do have their own task management features where you can add native tasks from within Morgen and then have those show up here. You can see they have a theme that's going here where they show you your overdue, your due today, due tomorrow, due soon. And then you can set up different sections here at the bottom or projects at the bottom here and group your tasks in those. And the same thing goes with the integration. So if you go across and you click on any of the other integrations, you'll see you get that same thing, that same look and feel on how things are organized. You can come in here and change things around. If I want to come in here and say add a new task, you can add a new task easily within these different sections if you want to do that. And with the integrations, you can come in here and see what tasks are related to these different areas. Now, adding tasks in the integrations is not something that's possible. You cannot do this on Akiflow as well. You can only pull the task into this particular calendar app. But you can come in here and you can take a task from one of the integrations and you can drag it over into your calendar, and then you can block off the times on your calendar so that no one else can actually schedule over these particular times that you dedicate for your tasks coming from these external locations or even the native Morgen apps. So they basically just go ahead and they put calendar events. They look just like calendar events. You can go into Google and you will see these things on the Google side, and they are just calendar events. Now, some of the information that they pull in from the from the integrations, you'll get like the property, the status, whether it's open or closed. You'll get the due date and some other pertinent information here. Like you can see here, you got estimate, you have the list that it's in within ClickUp, and then the folder that's over there as well. Now, the description, I have some of the description information and also the title. Those got pulled over pretty well. And once it's on your calendar as an event, you can unschedule it if you need to. So when it's over there, you can unschedule it from the calendar. Basically, it just sits back here in the pool. Now, I have Todoist here, and it's a similar deal, right? You click on it, you get in the title, the description, the priority, and then whatever folders or projects they're in, and then a due date. This is all well and good. The only thing I don't particularly love with Morgen and how they treat these tasks is that it's a one-way sync. So you can pull things into the Morgen application and aggregate all of these and then start scheduling them. But if I was to schedule one of these tasks on this calendar here, it will not update whatever time that I put it on this calendar. It will not update at the source. So if you work with Teams, or even if you don't work with Teams and you come in here and you schedule this, and for whatever reason you start looking at the place where this comes from, in this case it's Todoist, you will see a different time over there than what you see here, and you have this kind of split brain scenario. And if you're working with a team, I think it's even it could become a bigger problem because you might have people scheduling your time, putting it on that task. It does not by default take the time that it's been scheduled and automatically throw it on your calendar. So when you do put it over here, either you need to be conscious of what time was set on that task and then schedule it on at the same time, which I think is something that could be done automatically instead of you having to, look at the task and then do it. I don't think this tool helps you in that area. I would say it slows down your workflow when the time is already there. Why not just throw it on a calendar at the time and the date that's already specified on there? And if you want to change it, then you can change it later, right? But some people might like this particular feature and like the way that this works. If you want to come in here and you want to set up these integrations, you can easily come in here and just do connect to a task integration. You can add an account. You can select whichever account you want. One thing that was a little confusing to me is that I have the Pro version, and yet it still shows Pro on these sides. So when I first saw this, it made me question whether I even had the Pro version or not. It seems like maybe these should only show if you do not have the Pro version, because if I have the Pro version, then yeah, it doesn't make sense to actually call these out, in my opinion. But you do have these other integrations here that you can connect up to Morgen. One big one that is missing for me and maybe others is Asana. I don't see Asana in here. You could probably go ahead and get that kind of working using Zapier. But if I'm getting one of these type of applications, I already want that built in, and I don't want to have to use Zapier for those type of integrations. Again, that's the reason why I'm buying the app, is to make my life a little bit easier, and having Zapier in there to integrate with another task management app when this tool is geared directly to integrating with other task management apps. Yeah, it doesn't sit well with me. So for my use case, because I do use Asana and I have teams that I work on that leverage Asana, I probably will not keep this particular application and use it in my daily workflow. And another thing is because, another reason I would not, this wouldn't work for my use case is that the task here, it's only a one-way sync. If this was a two-way sync, then this would be a different story for me as far as whether I would use this application or not, as my regular tool, my regular calendar app or task app. Not having this two-way sync is a deal breaker. Again, the application has been rock solid. Everything that it does well. Um, a lot of these things are intentional as far as, not having the two-way sync. It seems to be more intentional. It's not like there's a bug with the app. It does work, and it works well on mobile also. So I think it's a solid app. You just need to understand how it works, the different features and capabilities that it provides to you. And if these fit your workflow, then this is a great app that you can use. That comes with a lot of other features, not just being able to add in all the calendars, add in the external third-party integrations. You also get a booking page, and you can kind of send out links that other people can use for scheduling time on your calendar. All right, so that was just a quick kind of run through of Morgen, its integrations, and then my thoughts and my feedback on this particular application. If you got value out of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until the next time, have a nice day.